So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mutrayo and I'm back with another video. So before I go into this, subscribe, like, comment and share. I know that a lot of people are already wondering that what are we teaching today, why do I have this put up? Don't worry, I'm going to get to that pretty soon. So let's go back to the subscription part. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share with your friends, because today we are going to be talking about how to know your safe and unsafe period, like we have up here. You're a girl, you're female, you're a woman, you're a lady, menstruating or not, having sexual intercourse or not, having protected or unprotected sex. You should know your ovulation period. You should know your safe and unsafe period. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to calculate a safe and unsafe period for those that are having unprotected sex and those that are having protected sex as well, and for those that are looking for the fruit of the womb. I pray that we don't have to get to that stage where we have to calculate our ovulation period before we get pregnant. Life happens and we have to know the exact date so that we can have intercourse and have children, right? So if this looks like something that you want to watch, let's delve into the video. Hi guys, welcome back. I have a video on knowing your cycle length, because without knowing your cycle length you cannot achieve your ovulation period or know when your safe period or your unsafe period is. So I have a video. I'm going to put the link up here or up here, whichever one it is, so that you can go and check, so that you can know your cycle length. That is what is going to lead you knowing your ovulation period. Every woman, every lady out there, you should know your cycle length. Cycle length has to do with knowing when you are expecting your period. That's when you are expecting your menstrual cycle every month. So let's go. Don't forget you can check this link. I'm going to put it anywhere here so that you can check to know your cycle length. So today we're going to be talking about knowing your safe and unsafe period. That's when you can have unprotected sex, and studies have it that it's worked for at least 90 to 95% of women. And I was just scrolling through Instagram one day and I saw where a Poco doctor was asking questions like, how do you people stay safe? How do people stay safe? Those of you that are having sex that are not married, how do you stay safe? So, and I also read about taking too much of drugs, say Prostanol 2, Prostanol this and that, like taking too much of all those drugs. It is not good for your system. Some changes your menstrual cycle. Some, when you take them, you feel some changes in your body, and using it every time is not good. Some take it 5, 6, 10 times in a month. It is not safe for your body. You might not see it now. In the future, I'm sure that you are going to see those things. So it's better to do, if you want to do, you have to do it protected, or you have to learn to know your ovulation period, your safe and unsafe period, so that you can know when to have unprotected sex wisely. So don't say it is the gist with Mo that said these days you should go and have sex and you will not have children. Our bodies are different though, and these things are not child's play. It's not joke. If you don't want to give birth now, if you're not ready to abortion is illegal in this part of the world. So if you don't want to give birth anytime soon, you don't want to get pregnant, you should watch this video, right? So let us go. So the first thing you should know is your cycle length. My cycle length is 28 days. Some people have 27, some people have 26, some have 30, 31. But most women have 28 days. So we're using the 28 days cycle length. So we have our calendar here. We have from 1st to 31st of a month. Some months have 30 days, right? So let's say I see my menses on the 2nd of this particular month. I see it on the 2nd. Whether I see it on the 2nd, whether I saw it in the morning, afternoon or night, in as much as it is that day, that very day that I saw my period, that's the day I'm going to be calculating from. And to make it easy for you so that you don't forget, you can write it down somewhere in your diaries, in your notes. I write mine in my notes on my phone so that I don't forget, so I can go back to it so that I can calculate when next I'm expecting my period. So let's say this particular month I saw my period on the 2nd and my cycle runs for 28 days. The first thing I do is we're going to count the next day I'm expecting my period. That's, I saw it on the 2nd, so I'm going to count when next, 28 days. So the counting starts from here. 1, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
28. So this particular month, I'm expecting my period again on the 29th because I saw it here first. I saw it on the second first, and I've counted 28 days, which is my cycle length. So I'm going to see my period again on the 29th. So like I said earlier, we're going to divide our cycle length by 2, which is 28 divided by 2 is 14. So I'm going to count 14 days from this day to know the exact day my ovulation falls. So we're going to do that now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So my 14th day falls on the 15th. Let's say falls on the 15th of September. Don't forget, I saw my period first on the 2nd, which is 1. And I'm expecting my next period on the 29th after I've counted my 28-day cycle length. So I'm counting again to know the exact date which I'm expecting my ovulation, which is my ovulation date, which is the 14th, this day. So from this day is the unsafest. That's the exact day that the egg is going to drop. So this is the unsafest day for me to have unprotected sex if I do not intend to get pregnant. But if I'm looking for a child, this is the exact date for me to grab my husband and say, "Uncle, come." This is the exact date. Do you get? So this 14th, unsafe. Very, very, very unsafe. Very, very, very unsafe. Once we're able to know that this 14th day, which falls on the 15th of this month, is our unsafe day, and this is the day the egg drops, and this is when our fertilization begins. And it is said that the egg can stay in the body for 24 hours and the sperm can stay in the body for 5 days. So if you had sex on the 11th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is coming to meet the egg. The sperm stays in the body for 5 days before it finally dies. So if you had sex on the 11th of this day, which is one of the unsafe days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is coming to meet the egg and pregnancy happens. So the reason why these other 3 days are unsafe is because sometimes fertilization does not happen on the 15th. On this 15th, that's the 14th day. Sometimes it can take 14 or it can come on the 15th. So you have to avoid those days. So your safe days are the day you see your menstruation, which you cannot, of course, because I don't know what you people are doing these days, but which you cannot of course have sex. So let's say you see your period for 3 or 4 days max, 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot have sex because you're on your period. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These days are said to be your safe days, very, very safe days. But if you want to be extra safe, like you don't want story, so you are going to be safe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So any days close to your 14th day, you should avoid this. The 4 days before and the 4 days after your 14 days, you should avoid it if you do not want to be pregnant yet. But if you want to be pregnant, you are going to have sex on these days. So let's say 3 days before your ovulation and 3 days after it actually comes, you are very, very unsafe. But the days after that, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, you are very safe before your period comes on this day. So I hope that this explanation was very simple for most of us that have issues, calculating our ovulation, knowing our safe period and everything. I will not be surprised if some people don't even know anything about ovulation yet, because they are probably not having sex, or they are not even bothered, like they don't want to know, they don't want to, I'm sure they taught us in school, but not everybody we had to go back to sit down, read it on your own, watch videos so that you can understand. So I'm pretty sure that some people don't even know what it is. Like they hear it, ovulation, but they don't know how to calculate it, or how to go about the safe and unsafe. So I think you can practice this period. It helps you to prevent unwanted pregnancy, and knowing your safe and unsafe period is very important as a woman, and knowing when your menstruation is coming also is very important as a woman. And I remember that when I was in school then, I was always curious, like, when am I going to start my own now? My mates have started, I was in boarding school. I think I started late, say SS1. I wish I started later anyways, because now that I understand, I know what it is, I know the pain, I know the extra care I have to give it. And back then I was very curious. I'm like, why is it only me that has not started now? At some point I went to go and meet a friend of mine. I was like, show me how this thing, where does it come out from? Is it a tap? How does it happen? Do you get? But I'm very glad that these days we have children, teenagers have access to their phones. They watch a lot of things, and it helps them prepare. If you understand this video was helpful to you, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please, I need your subscription. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, like my video. The more you like it, the more YouTube recommends it to people. Share it with your friends. If you know a friend that wants to practice, that you would like for her to practice, to know a safe and unsafe period, so that she can prevent unwanted pregnancy, and she can reduce the pills that she uses, you can recommend it to her. It is very, very easy. It's very, very easy to understand. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.